Hey, what's going on, everybody? Wanted to jump on here today. I had a lot of requests here recently about what muzzleloader setup that I use, and one of my hunts that I had not too long ago, I killed a really nice 10-pointer, and he kind of spearheaded all of this and got everybody talking about what kind of setups I use. So had a lot of requests, wanted to jump on in here and try to shed a little light on what I use. To me, you just want to keep it simple. The way muzzle loaders are set up these days, and all the products that you can buy, from the power belts to the sabots, all the different powders you can get, it can get pretty complex. But for me, and it goes with anything, I want to be able to pick the gun up and use it and keep it simple. And this is kind of the system that I found. So I use two muzzle loaders throughout the season, and as some of y'all actually caught in the video when I did my intros and stuff, I had a Thompson Center Encore that I was lining up, but when I was hunting I was using this setup, which is a TC Impact. I really like the Thompson Center line. When they went out of business and started shutting down operations back in 21, I think it was kind of a little disappointed. But I'm very thankful that Greg Ritz and his crew actually bought the company, and they are in full production right now, just humming along, pumping out some awesome products. But like I say, I try to keep it simple and just to take you through my setup. The TC Impact breaks down really easily, which makes it simple to use. So what I use front to back, let's get these scope covers off because I'm going to be shooting that here in just a little bit. Let's start with the ignition system. So this is all 209 primer that I use. TC makes a good one. Winchester, what I'm currently using. I've used the Remington clean bores. That really doesn't affect anything as far as the accuracy or anything like that. So Winchester, keeping it easy, right? From there, we're going to the powder, and I've always had the best luck, good groups with 777. I use 100 grains of powder, so I use 2 pellets set up into the barrel. And then what I'm sending down range on my shots that I have found that works great with my setups, Thompson Center XTP bullets right here, the jacketed hollow points. It's a 240 grain XTP, 50 caliber. This right here, 30 pack. What I love about them is the sleeves, as sabots have, but real simple setup. So I'm sabbing into the sleeve, just like so, right down the barrel, ready to go. I have found those to be the best setup for myself. Really accurate, out to probably about 200 yards. Now I'm not taking those longer shots myself. Most of my shots that you see that I film, they're going to be in the 50-yard range. Sometimes I might stretch it out to 75. It's just that the situations that I call for are really close. I really just don't have any long shots. I could, but I'm a turkey hunter. I like to get them in close. So from 10 yards out to about 50 or 60, about as far as I'm going to shoot. But I do have the confidence to know that when I want to reach out and make a long shot, this setup's going to work great for me. So I hope this sheds a little light on what I use, answers some questions. If you have any more questions and I didn't answer it in this, drop them in the comments, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Like I said, we're getting ready to kick off here. Today is Tuesday. Muzzleloader comes in Saturday, so we're gearing up. We're ready to go. I'm gonna send a couple of these down range here and get them all ready. One thing that I will tell you, that when I'm shooting these at 50 yards is where I'll start lining it up at. making sure I'm good. Now I know when I go to touch this trigger, it should be right on. But what I like to do at 50 with this setup is to keep it about 1 inch high. I want to take the bullseye, I want to about the size of a quarter. I'll draw a little circle, and when I shoot at 50, I like to be about 1 inch high at 50 yards. And usually by the time I get out to 100, my ballistics, they'll drop almost that 1 inch out at 100 yards, and I'm dead on. So out to 200, I think from my research that I've done in the past, I think it's going to be into like a 3 to 4 inch drop if you're getting out to 200, which is pretty good for a 50 caliber. So like I say, it's the same setup that I use in both guns, whether it's the TC Impact or the old TC Encore. So either way, I have the confidence to grab whatever gun I want. My wife loves to use the Encore, and so I'm stuck with this bad boy, which I love. I actually won this gun at a Hunters for the Hungry raffle that we done, and so I've used it ever since, and it's been a deer killer for sure for me. So hope this sheds some light on what I'm doing, and hopefully this helps you out. And like I say, appreciate y'all tagging along. Follow us this season, like, subscribe, share, do all those fun things for us, and we'll catch you on the next one.